Okay, we're now with, I call, the crepe ladies of Sherman Oaks. They obviously are very talented because I have no idea how to make a crepe.
Absolutely.
So tell us about what you're going to do here in making this crepe.
Okay, we're going to put some oil just to make sure it won't stick. Not everybody has it at home.
It's a cast iron grill.
So that's pretty expensive
Yes.
to even get that.
It's a commercial.
Yeah,
Straight from
this
France.
is not a home deal.
No.
This is
But
like,
you can try it at home.
and then you'll end up burning down your house.
Right.
You know, this is a little tough here.
Insurance before you do it.
You're so relaxed with this.
My first time.
Ooh, look at, they got a little browning on the side there. Is that cooked correctly?
Oh yes,
Okay.
professionally. That's one.
Now you can either do savory crepes or dessert crepe.
And which one is this?
This one I think she's going to do a savory crepe.
Yes.
And she's going to give you some mozzarella cheese. She's going to throw some spinach, some arugula, some tomatoes.
Okay, and what is this now?
Crepe is very, very thin. This is the spinach. We get everything here at the market.
You buy everything from your fellow vendors.
We do.
How nice.
Support the community.
Some pesto.
Some fresh pesto.
Now, how did you guys learn how to do this? This is my basic question.
Your feet, where she's from, it's in their culture. So, I mean, she grew up with crepes, and then she studied under a few different crepe makers, some French chefs, and she decided to do it on her own.
Okay.
That's the story.
And are you like the business guru of this operation?
I like creating. I like making the different specials that we have, putting different ingredients together, different sauces.
And where else do you go to some other farmer markets?
We do Brentwood and South Pasadena.
And do you have a website?
We do. It's crepekitchen.com.
Could you say that once again so people that are watching this can write it down?
Sure, it's crepekitchen.com.
Is it The Crepe or just Crepe Kitchen?
Just Crepe Kitchen.
.com. Okay, that's good. And remember that every Saturday from 8 in the morning till 1 p.m., the Sherman Oaks Farmers Market is in business. 300 parking spaces right next door and free. So we'll see you next Saturday. Here we are at Dominicos with Alan, one of the owner's friends, and he's going to tell us about something that comes from Italy. Is that correct, Alan?
That's right. I'm going to talk about sun-dried tomatoes, which are grown in Campobasso, Italy by Dominic's family and sent to him. Several years ago, I helped him start to jar these with olive oil. And since then, his product line has expanded. And we now carry tapenades and pestos of all different kinds, and they are the finest, with the finest ingredients available. We also have pastas that are handmade.
Why don't you show us this piece?
We actually sold out of our bucatini and our other special pastas today because I've been hearing there's a buzz on Facebook about how fantastic that this pasta is.
Oh, is that made here or is that made back
It's made in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills?
That's right. The finest ingredients, and it really is heavenly. We also have marinara sauce and arrabbiata sauce, which is basically like marinara but a little bit spicy. Some people like spicy, some people don't, so we provide both. And you're going to probably tell me it's one of the best pestos you've ever had.
I'll have 5 pounds of that, please.
I'm sorry I'm sold out today. I am.
That's very good, Alan. Very tasty. And what's over here?
These are Tuscan bean spreads. Oftentimes this is good for the kids because it's mild like hummus. Hummus is basically beans with olive oil, and this is a similar type of thing. And I'm going to give you a little sample of that. I like to call this the Italian version of hummus myself.
Well, that is tasty too, Alan. I don't know which one is better. This is incredible.
You know, very often my customers cannot make a decision of what to get. They're just thrilled by everything. And it's because all the ingredients and all the care, basically Dominic treats his food like an art form, and it really shows. And that's why I'm proud to be here, being a steward to help share this product with the public.
And you guys go to other farmers markets in the area?
8 other markets in the area, and I'm asking Dominic to expand to the west side as well. So only because I really like sharing this and seeing people's reactions like you had to that.
You like giving everybody a little taste and watch them pucker up.
That's the fun that I get being here, yes.
And how do you like being in Sherman Oaks here with your foods?
People are very, very nice, and I like to get to learn who my customers are. I like to consider that maybe this is outside, but it's still a neighborhood grocery store nonetheless.
Great. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it.
Okay.
And remember that every Saturday from 8 in the morning till 1 p.m., the Sherman Oaks Farmers Market is in business. 300 parking spaces right next door and free. So we'll see you next Saturday. Okay, we have now I call him the Jelly Man, handcrafted foods, Coldwater Canyon. Tell me about your logo here, Rondo.
Oh, well, my partner designed the logo, Coldwater Canyon. I moved here from different places. And when I first moved to Los Angeles, I thought, oh, Coldwater Canyon. Sounds like an oasis, what a refreshing place, a place to recharge, re-energize. And so when I started this business, I thought, that's the name. Plus, I live on Coldwater Canyon, so that was easy.
Tell me about this. Hold this up here and tell me about this jam here.
Blueberry jam. All our produce is pesticide-free. It's all made from Grandma's recipes. We get the produce directly from the farmers or the farmers market vendors.
And how did you learn how to do this?
Grandma, my mom, you know, we would have buckets and buckets of pickling cucumbers. Our job, me and my brothers, when we were little, we had to like scrub the little spines off the cucumbers. So I'm surprised I'm still doing this business, but I love it. I love food. I love giving food to people. Serving people with food makes me real happy.
Okay, Rhonda, looks like you're kind of like the winner, like the Green Bay Packers world champion, something like that. Tell us about the California State Fair here, best of class.
Well, this was for the strawberry rhubarb jam. For a lot of these things, I started out in the business. I did it for friends and stuff using Grandma's recipes. They said, this is really good. You should enter the county fair. So I won some blue ribbons at the county fair for pickles, for jams. And I did that for a couple years. And then friends said, you should try this someplace bigger. And so I submitted it at the state fair. And we won some blue ribbons there, but we also won Best in Division, Best in Class, and Best in Show for jams and jellies for a strawberry rhubarb jam.
So you're like the best guy in the state at doing this last year, 2010.
For jams and jellies. That was pretty amazing.
Well, it looks like you're on your way with these kind of accolades from the people that really know great food and great jellies and jams. Yeah. So, well, thanks very much and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And remember that every Saturday from 8 in the morning till 1 p.m., the Sherman Oaks Farmers Market is in business, 300 parking spaces right next door and free. So we'll see you next Saturday. Here we are. I feel like we're international again here at Sherman Oaks because it's like we're with Afghan food, but we're not in the war zone. We're with Mo here, and he is the salesperson and the chef, I have to say. So why don't you tell us, Mo, about the kind of food here that you're providing for all the people in Sherman Oaks.
Okay. So we're basically selling vegetable wraps, and our main seller is the spinach wrap. It's called the Bolani, and what it is basically a flatbread that's stuffed with spinach. And we also have three other types of vegetables. We have potato, pumpkin, and lentil.
Where is this made?
This is made in Northern California, and we ship it down to Southern California to sell at different farmers markets. We're also located in Whole Foods.
Okay, in Concord. That's near San Francisco, isn't it?
Concord's our main headquarters. It's in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay, so how long has this company been in existence? This is pretty exotic stuff, huh?
See, I think the company started around 2003, and they started in Concord at one of the main farmers markets there, and they just started expanding. What I basically was I just ripped the wrap.
You just ripped the guts out of the wrap there, huh?
If you just mix and match, they go pretty good. This one's most people like this. It's cilantro.
Okay.
And
you sell this all over at farmers markets and Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Well, that's very tasty. So, yeah. What's your best-selling product here of these?
The best-selling product would probably be these two. It would be the garlic mint cheese and the cilantro pesto, and it's usually the spinach Bolani, that's what the wrap is called. Mm-hmm. Goes best with these two, and that's our best seller as well.
What are the other markets that you work at?
Usually I do the markets in Melrose or in Glendale, and sometimes I do Agora Hills. But those are the three main markets I do, and this is the first time I did this market. But as far as growing, besides farmers markets, the company's also located in Whole Foods, and I think they're starting to get into Costco as well.
So this is a great American capital success story.
It's living the American dream.
Thank you. And remember that every Saturday from 8 in the morning till 1 p.m., the Sherman Oaks Farmers Market is in business, 300 parking spaces right next door and free. So we'll see you next Saturday. So, part of the One Half Muddy. This has been going on for how long now?
About 4 years. About 4 years. We bought this Ben Lang. It's an 84 slow smoker cooker, and we got it out of Nahunta, Georgia. It's exactly the kind of pit we wanted. We wanted something that we wanted a reverse flow smoker, so that this wood box here, it's cooked with all wood. So we put wood in here, okay, and now we have a plate. There's a plate in here where all the heat and smoke go underneath it and come back over and out. So it's a reverse flow smoker.
Okay.
So the fire never gets to the wood, so it's made for slow cooking. So we cooked these briskets and these pork shoulders in here for about a day. These went in here last night at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, okay, and then we cooked them overnight, and then we get the ribs and the chicken in there in the morning at sunrise. By the time we get to this time of the market, we're done.
Look at that right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The tenderness is unbelievable.
So how did you two gentlemen meet each other? I mean, he's told me now the technical side of this. What's the human side?
Well, he's working out in Agora with another business partner of ours, Bruce Forney. He had to go back to Texas. This is where the whole thing comes from. And so me and him stuck together, and you have Muddies, Matt, and I'm Buddy.
Boy, you guys are two smart dudes, are you?
Hey, man, we trying to do something, you know, reinvent the wheel, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you guys do some other farmers markets anywhere else?
We're in Selmar at Mission College.
Yeah.
And they shut down up there. We were their top seller up there. And we moved down here because of Carol. She told us to come over here.
So you guys do catering.
We do catering.
So you to go to big events, you bring the whole deal here.
Come right up to your house.
300 people at a time with this pit.
Wow.
We come right to your house. If you need a party or something, we drive right up there.
And you have a license on the back of this.
Yes, sir.
Well, listen, this is the best looking operation here, without a doubt. And my associate, Ashil, he's going to get to taste it. If it's really good, then he's going to be interviewed by me talking about your food. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. And he did play for the Packers, didn't he? And remember that every Saturday from 8 in the morning till 1 p.m., the Sherman Oaks Farmers Market is in business. 300 parking spaces right next door and free. So we'll see you next Saturday.